Happy Halloween, everyone, and welcome back to Tabletop Goodness. Today, it's not gonna be spooky, I can promise you that already. No, today it's finally time to open up Riftbound Origins, because it's finally Riftbound's release day. And I already talked about some of the mechanics that Riftbound introduces and some of the pros and cons that I see with Riftbound in general. But today, we finally get to open some actual packs. And we will be talking about card domain, we will be talking about card rarity, and we will be talking about some of the card art that we see while we go along. So let's dig in. It actually was really not that easy to get a display, as you can imagine. It was pretty much sold out, but yeah. Hello, Ari, actually. Nice to see you. Okay, well, it kind of seems like the card art is the same, and we will actually be opening some. Okay, so let's look at the actual configuration of a pack. And okay, I can see that these packs are not the easy type to open, which is interesting. But yeah, it looks like quite a stack of cards. We do have a total of 24 packs actually per display with 14 cards each. And the configuration looks like this. We have 7 common cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Then we do have 3 uncommon card slots, and as you can see, battlefields. Here we have Hallowed Tomb, for example, is an uncommon one. We have the Siren. And we do have Mask of Foresight. Oh, then we already have a chance for 2 rare or better cards. So this is actually a rare one. And rare and better, so epic as well, is gonna be foiled. So we have Nocturne here. And we're gonna have Party Favors. Very nice. I'm actually gonna sort that by rarity here. Party Favors, and we have another one, an epic foil. Well, this is a foil card slot. Usually they would be something of a lower rarity, but here we get Lee Sin actually, which is very nice. Another epic here, and then we do get another token or rune slot. Here we get a token, as you can see, a cutesy little sprite, and then we get like a little reminder of how the game actually works with some keywords. Very nice, very informative. Okay, that's kind of the makeup, and I will also do a separate video actually on card rarity in general. Oh, they actually do have a way to open them on the sides. But yeah, they don't open as nicely as I would expect them to. But yeah, if we look at that now in a bit more detail, we can actually see that we have the Falling Comet here. We do have this little simple bronze frame, right? And the round rarity gem, this is what we get for common cards. We then do have the uncommon slots again, where we get this silver frame, like this battlefield here, right? Silver frame, and we got the triangular gem here, rarity gem. And then we do have, see, there's like a foiled one here, very nice. And we do have then the epic ones. The epic ones, they have a more minimalistic frame, as you can see. Let's compare it to the common one here, for example, right? The common one is a bit more fleshed out, and you can see a bit less of the card. And the epic ones have this gold frame, basically, to better show off the art. They have foil treatment and this square rarity gem. Sorry, that was a rare card, obviously, the rare ones. And then the epic ones, let's look at the one epic one that I had before, actually. The epic ones have the more minimalistic gold frame, foil treatment, and the pentagonal rarity gem here. Okay, so let's continue. We have a Chaos rune here, and obviously there's quite a few different domains in this game, right? We do have Fury, Calm, Body, Mind, Order, and Chaos. And yeah, your decks will actually be built around these runes. And the runes that you can actually put into your deck are dictated by the champions that you are playing. Ravenbloom Student. Oh, I like this one. Spoils of War, the Soaring Scout, Oh, we have a legend here. Very nice. We have Timo, the Swift Scout. And you may pay 1 to hide a card with Hidden and put a Timo unit you own into your hand from your champion zone or the board. So here you can actually see the allowed runes in your deck, right? We do have Chaos here, and we do have Mind here, for example. So this is basically dictating that for you. And yeah, there we go. So we have the first champion here, we have another rare one here, and we do have a Fury rune actually. Okay. So yeah, as you know, runes are actually needed to do basically everything in the game. So you always get to decide whether you want to take some runes or not. We have On Guard, Get Excited, War of Regret, Morbid Return, the Daring Poro, Confront, the Stealthy Pursuer. We have the Stacked deck here as an uncommon, another Battlefield, Vilemore's Lair, we have Facebreaker, and we have here, see, this is actually a common foil in the foil slot, so that's kind of standard rarity. And we have Jinx. Oh, very nice. She's a champion unit here. And what I actually really like about the way that they did it, and we have another legend here, Blind Monk as well. What I really like, what they did here is that they actually made all the champions and champion units rare. That means that they are, quote-unquote, relatively easy to pull. There's other games where it's actually not so easy to pull whoever you want as your leader or as your main hero, for example, in Flesh and Blood, right? And there's obviously the slightly more cosmetic ones. We have Leona here as a champion unit as well. So actually, let's sort that by legend and champion unit. Oh, and we have an alt art body rune. Now that's very nice. So one thing that I didn't mention. So runes can come in different formats as well. You can see foil versions, extra runes, and as it says, very rarely a special old art basic rune. So how do I know that this is a old art basic rune? Well, let's see whether this comes across in the camera down here where the number is. Focus. Yeah, you might be able to see that it actually has a little A after the number, and that means that this is an old art rune. Very, very nice, and I really like the treatment here. Let's see whether I can get that across. Oh, there we go. Look at that nice treatment here. This is a body rune, and obviously if you compare that, I didn't pull a body rune yet, but if you compare it to the calm rune, standard calm rune, then yeah, you can see how much nicer it is. There's also like basically just foil versions of runes, but yeah, this one is an old art. So yeah, I pulled my first old art on the, fourth pack or something like that. And talking about packs, actually there's 24 packs in there. I might have said that already. And we do have a total of 14 cards per pack. Sundisk, we have the Catalyst of Aeons, and we have the Candlelit Sanctum here, and we have Overt Operation as a rare, we have Kazai, the Evolutionary as a champion unit. We do have Unchecked Power. That's a spell. Very nice. Oh, look at that actually. That's very shiny, very nice. I love it. Okay. We have Recruit as a token. And I kind of missed where I put the token, so let's put them there. And there's actually another thing that's quite important. So next to old art versions, there are so-called overnumbered cards. And I just showed you before, like, where they have the actual ordinal number of the card in the lower left corner, right? These go up to 298, which is the total amount of cards that we get in Origins. And if you have a card that actually exceeds that, then it's a so-called overnumbered card. And this is actually quite important for multiple reasons. We have Convergent Mutation. This looks fantastic. Love it. This is important for a number of reasons. We have, oh sorry, I'm pulling so many nice cards. We have the Seal of Discord here. Yeah, very nice gear here. And we have an Order rune. So it's important because, first of all, the standard overnumbered cards will be appearing in roughly 1 per 3 boxes. These are rarer, actually, than rare and epic cards. They do show off like signature drawings, actually, of the respective artists. And they are full art cards as well. And then, even above that kind of rarity, we will see potentially some signed cards as well, overnumbered signed cards. These are very special cards emblazoned with a foil signature from the artist, and occasionally these will pop up. So yeah, the standard overnumbered cards will be appearing roughly 1 per 3 boxes, so it's actually not that likely that we will see one, but hey, I'm prepared to be proven otherwise. And yeah, let's see. Obviously, like I already alluded to in the beginning, Riftbound was taking, yeah, the announcement was taken with a bit of hesitation, I guess. Oh, we have a foil battlefield. Look at that. Because obviously there was Legends of Runeterra, right? The TCG that they had before, which they kinda let die, which is a shame. Whether this one is better than Legends of Runeterra now, that I guess remains to be seen, and how support will be. But they already announced Spirit Forged, right? Which is the next expansion, which will be dropping in February 2026. So yeah, at least they have a lot of ideas already for Riftbound. And as we've already seen quite a few, ooh, Twisted Fate, look at that. Someone's playing with cards, isn't that very meta? When I attack, reveal the top rune of your rune deck, then recycle it to one of the following based on its domain. Deal 2 to an enemy unit here and 1 to all other enemy units here, or draw 1 or stun an enemy unit. Very, very nice champion unit. And we have some other gears, Sonya's Hourglass. So I actually really like the foil treatment on these cards, I have to say. There are also a lot of foils that you will be getting. As you can see, there is a guaranteed foil slot per booster, which I also like. Yeah, I'm quite curious how rare actually the overnumbered cards will be. At the end of the day, we have the Daring Poro here. We have Y. Hey, there. Champion unit. We have the Boss. Very nice. Okay. Another legend. So we're already at 3 legends. For whoever's counting, obviously. And we have Eager Apprentice. Let's actually skip over to the uncommon ones here. Then we actually skip over. We have Warwick to the epic ones, or epic or higher rarity ones. We have Dazzling Aurora here, which is a very nice epic card here. We have Sprite as a token. And what I already noticed is that the way that these packs open, they kind of do something to the cards that I don't like. So let's see whether I can open them slightly differently. We have Noxian Drummer, we have Iron Ballista, and we have a Dangerous Duo in the foil slot. We have Shen, actually a new champion unit. We have the Maddened Marauder, a normal unit, and we have the Order Rune as well. Okay, so we have the Wizened Elder, we have Sprite Mother, and we have Reckonus Arena. And then we got Mega Mac in our foil slot. We have the Energy Conduit. And we have Caitlyn. So, I mean, actually, I'm a big fan of Arcane, I have to say it. So I really, really like that. And I really like that some of the art that we're seeing is some of the art from Arcane. Your opinion on that might obviously differ if you are more in, or if you have a lot of experience actually playing League of Legends, because I actually never played League of Legends. I just really liked the gameplay, and we have Charm. I really like Ari as well, so that helps, I guess. We have an Energy Conduit. We have Mobilize. We have the Hand of Noxus here as a legend. We have Lee Sin as our champion unit. We have the Calm rune and the terms. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Let's actually speed that up even more. We have Echo, the champion unit here. We have a spell, Grand Stratagem. Ooh, we have Kaiser, actually Survivor champion unit. Very, very nice. So, no, okay, so this is not an old art. Yeah, but I was actually talking about the overnumbered cards before. Because since they are actually not part of the standard set per definition, obviously that means that legality for tournaments is different with them, because they're actually not part of the respective sets, and this is something to consider going forward as well. We have the Tide Turner, we have Yasuo, a champion unit, we have the Body Rune. We have Aspirant's Climb. We have Herald of Scales, Unlicensed Armory. Sounds dangerous. Another foiled battlefield here. We have a Raza the Sunderer. We have the Solari Shrine. Actually very nice here. And a Recruit token. Yeah, I kind of like that they put this last card in. I'm just questioning their usefulness, because I already, if you open a display, you have quite a lot of them, and if you only buy 1 or 2 boosters, you actually don't really benefit much of that, because most likely the rule that you might be interested in is not in the respective booster that you opened. I mean, I get what they want to do. They want to introduce the rules a bit. Still, what I find interesting is I didn't find the Mega Death Rocket yet, which I really, really liked while playing. We have Meditation. We have the Raging Firebrand. Oh, we have Yasuo. Again, as a legend here. And we're going to be looking at all the legends that we pulled. We have 4, I believe, more boosters to go before we wrap it up. I mean, the one thing that the rules card actually does is protect all the other cards from damage. Oh, we have Loose Cannon. So I really, really like to play Jinx. Played her in the trial decks as well. A lot of fun. Ooh, we have another alternate rune. So that's quite interesting. So I did get 2 old art runes. We have the Mind rune here. Let's see whether I can get that sheen across. There we go. Very nice. We have Mind. A nice pull at the end. Pirate's Haven. Oh, Portal Rescue. Very nice. We have Adaptatron. The foil, we have Vayne as our champion unit. We have the Bounty Hunter. There we go. Ganking a Go. I really like also that they put some of the slang from League of Legends into this game. That ganking is actually a thing in here. And as you can hear, I'm really struggling with these boosters. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. There we go. We have the Garbage Grabber Vengeance. We have Stealthy Pursuer. We have Dr. Mundo. Hello there, champion unit. We have Fiora, another champion unit. And we have a Chaos Rune. And the last one. What will we get from this one here? A Mega Mech. Stand United, the Pouty Poro. We have Forge of the Future, Dune Drake, Mystic Poro, Daring Poro, so many Poros, Scrapyard Champion, Solari Thief, the Poro Herder, Morbid Return. We have Volibear. So Volibear also obviously exists, was used actually as some of the showcase things for the overnumbered cards. We have Victor here, and we have a Recruit, and another instruction card. So yeah, let's look at some of the legends here. We have a good amount. We do have Bounty Hunter, we have Loose Cannon, we have Unforgiven, we have the Hand of Noxus, we have the Boss, the Blind Monk, and the Swift Scout. And as you can see, we pulled a very good amount of champion units here. So that's quite helpful. A good amount of epics as well. Let's check those out. Seal of Rage, Grand Stratagem, Dazzling Aurora, Misfortune, oh, that's a champion unit, Karma, another champion unit, the Seal of Discord, Unchecked Power, and Lee Sin, which is also a champion unit. And then we have two alt art runes here. We have the Body Rune and the Mind Rune. So I really hope you enjoyed this opening. I really hope you enjoy playing Riftbound, and I will see you again next time on Tabletop Goodness.